Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading focused on the Divine Masculine. I was just guided to do this one today, so hopefully when it finds you, there's a message here that you're able to relate to when it comes to your connection with a masculine. I do tend to pick up messages for those who are either going through some challenges in the partnership or are in separation. Let's go ahead and see what that energy looks like here. So I'll be starting off with my Dark Mysteries Oracle deck to grab some words from the masculine. All right, guys, general advice as always, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading and take the parts of it that make sense for you and release the rest. All right, Divine Masculine, we have a card coming through. I'm your person, you're mine. Let's try again. Okay, I'm guided to pull two more here. So if they're wanting to try again, this could be coming through for those of you who had a falling out. They're not with you. They are clearly still thinking about you. They see you as their person. Let's grab two more messages here. What else does this masculine need to say? Are you okay with us being so far away from one another? So that, of course, especially a question for you, Divine Feminine, you're the only one that can answer that for your situation here. Are you okay with the distance and time apart from your masculine? And if you're not, this is clearly indicating that they still want to be with you. They're willing to try again if you are. Okay, let me grab one more, and then we'll go ahead and clarify with some tarot here. I've lost all hope that we'll ever be able to work it out. And that could certainly be a reality, or it could just all be in their head, especially if there is no communication from you, Divine Feminine. So let's go ahead and clarify this, okay? And see what this vibe, this energy looks like for the connection. We are seeing how the masculine feels. They want to try again. They don't like the distance, but they are losing hope that this is a reconciliation that can become a part of your 3D interaction with your masculine here. Look at that. We see the Two of Swords. So that could already be an indication that there's not a whole lot of interaction. You guys are not speaking. You haven't seen each other maybe in a while. They are coming through, picking up off of that hopeless feeling that you guys will be able to work it out. Divine Feminine, you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. We have the Judgment card right after that. I feel this is a masculine who sees things in a very different way since you guys have not been together, and this could certainly be an indication that, Divine Feminine, you chose to end things or walk away from your partnership with your masculine. Something clearly happened here that brought you guys into separation. But this right here, through this Judgment energy, they still reflect off of the past and whatever the past might have represented. Some of those memories could certainly have been very challenging, and some of those memories could be very painful. But this is a masculine who is really wanting to come in to fix things. But again, they're not thinking too positively that this can happen. Look at this. We have the Four of Wands. I really do feel they want that reunion with you, Divine Feminine. Maybe you do see your masculine as a twin. Okay, could be a twin flame connection that is currently in separation. Five of Cups. Wow, this is a part of their vibe, their thoughts, their energy. Loss, despair. I mean, life, I feel, has been a struggle for the masculine since you guys have been apart. And maybe the last conversation that the two of you had, Divine Feminine, you know, you might have decided, you know what, I can't do this. We need to break things off, or, you know, however way that conversation might have happened, it did create a stalemate here. Five of Cups, you know, they feel it. They're definitely feeling the pain and the loss and the emptiness in their life. And clearly they are wanting a fresh start with you, Divine Feminine. But, you know, in order to make this a reality, you guys would have to be on the same page. You would have to feel the same way, at least the opportunity to open up the conversation to talk about it. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So for some of you guys, I do feel that there is the potential to work it out, that you know, you guys can move away from the challenges and the obstacles, that there is the opportunity for good luck, certainly, to bless the idea of a reunion. So let's go ahead and grab one more set of cards and see what else, what other energies we can pick up when it comes to the masculine here. So we clearly see they do want the opportunity to get back together with you, okay? So let me grab one more set here. I'm pulling from my Mystical Fairies Romance Oracle here. Do you feel the same, Divine Feminine, or are you just done? Have you moved on? Okay, let's see. Okay. So this says wedded bliss. For some of you guys, maybe that makes sense, that you guys were married. Could represent happy marriage. Certainly at one point in time, you guys could have also had those intimate discussions of what life would be like if you guys were to get married. But again, you guys are in separation for a reason. So whatever this happiness represents, something clearly got in the way. Look at this. We have the beginning. Clean slate, new chapter. They want to be able to move on from whatever happened in the past. And then we've got intimacy that is followed by union. So it's interesting that we've got wedded bliss, and then we have union here. Partnership, commitment, a reunion that they definitely want. They want to be able to start again. A fresh start, as we can see here. They still feel very connected to you intimately. The physical connection, okay, the togetherness that you guys had experienced at one point in time, they still feel it. They still want that. So let's grab some clarifying messages here. So not a very long reading. I was just guided to really tap into the energy of the Divine Masculine here for whoever needs this. Look at this. We've got the Magician. So the Magician can represent Gemini. It can represent Virgo, if that sign, if the signs make sense for you. But they really do want this to be a reality for you guys to try again, to have a fresh start, to be able to manifest a new beginning with you. And then we do have the Three of Wands. So there really is this need, or at least that's a part of their desire, to let the past go, to move on from it and just focus more so on what the future can represent for the two of you. What's ahead rather than what's in the past. Look at this. We've got the Sun. You could also be thinking of a Leo here. You could be the Leo. This, of course, represents a beautiful energy that could bring about a new beginning, okay, where everything really has the opportunity to fall into place. So I don't think this is a partnership that's going to be in separation forever. You know, I don't think it's a permanent separation. I feel you guys have the opportunity to try again, and it could be the masculine that takes the necessary steps to come towards you and communicate, Divine Feminine. Look at this. We've got the Ace of Wands that is followed by the King of Cups. We also have the Lover's card, so we've got Gemini coming through again. For some of you, perhaps your masculine represents water signs. We've got Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, so I really do feel that this is a masculine who's trying to tell you through this reading, Divine Feminine, that they still want a chance to be in your life. And perhaps it is up to you to decide whether or not that can happen. They're coming through in this reading to let you know that they're open to it. The King of Cups could represent a masculine who is ready to give their all in a relationship. This is a heart that's completely open to loving you, Divine Feminine. If there were intimacy issues, if there was an issue with being trustworthy, if there was infidelity or third parties, you know, perhaps part of what they're trying to tell you through this reading as well is, however painful that past might have been, they're really wanting to move on from that, to let you know that they're coming through as a very different person here, somebody who really can love you the way you deserve to be loved. And look at this. Look at how that's coming through, guys. So we have the King and the Queen of Cups represented here. So you guys ultimately belong together. You guys are divine counterparts. We did see the reference to twin flames. So for twins who are in separation, it does seem that you guys will have a chance to come back together, that life will find a way to offer you an opportunity to find each other again. All right, guys, so I don't know who this was for. I was just guided to do a quick reading focusing on the masculine energy. And I do hope if you relate to this, especially if you happen to be divine feminine, that there is hope here for you guys to reconnect and try again. All right, so I'll leave that there, guys. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll, of course, link all of the decks that you see here down below as well. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next time.